Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first or second episode of the series. I don't know. I did a live stream on here and called it episode 0. This will be episode 1. So I just wanted to basically cover everything we've done today. We've been on this pack for, I think, I don't know, 8+ hours today. It's pretty crazy, so quite a lot's been done. I'm going to try to just cover all this. Not going to do anything in particular this episode. Just going to show what's been done. So let's see, there was a creeper lurking around here. There you are. So this little house is a shared base between me and Chaotic. I'll probably be here for a week or two, and then I'll go off on my own, start building my own stuff. But for now, this is where we are. It's just following some of the similar... What am I even saying? It follows some of the principles I've been using for building a lot recently. And I'd say it's pretty good. It's a very organic structure. It's got a bit of character to it. It's not the greatest house that was ever made, but it's pretty good. Not bad. So this mod pack, if you missed the live stream, this is the Modular Mayhem pack. I probably should have said this earlier. And you can get this on the Curse client. And I believe it's on FTB as well. That's what I've heard. I have no idea when this flower got here or why it's here. It distracted me. But this is a very interesting mod pack. I chose it. One of the main reasons is because it includes silence gems and super multi-drills in it, so I didn't have to add those in. And another reason is it just has a lot of different mods in it. It's not the usual mods that you see in almost every mod pack. It's a lot of very different stuff. So there's a lot of stuff in here we've never played with. It's all new and exciting, and it's been a lot of fun so far. So I think I'll cover my tools first, though. So we do have the latest version of gems. It's actually a development build that's not on the pack. So we're a bit ahead of the pack. But a lot of these features are already in. So we got the new flint tools already. And these have really changed the way this mod is played. Instead of having to do some mining before you can touch it, you can get into silence gems right from the start. I mean, literally within a minute of starting on this world, I had flint tools and I was already using tools from gems. And you can upgrade them with the iron tipped upgrade. And I mean, you can just not even use tools from other mods if you want to. It's really changed the way that it's played, that the mod is played, and I think it's a good change. So this was my first flint pickaxe, mined a little over 600 blocks with it, which is not that much. Repaired it 5 times. Got the iron tipped upgrade on it, which lets you mine stuff that an iron pickaxe would. My second pickaxe was this Morganite pickaxe. You can see I've used it quite a lot. 3,600 blocks mined. Apparently I hit some mob with it at some point. Actually, I think I remember when that was. It was when a creeper snuck up on me. And I repaired it 5 times, threw it in an enchanting table of 30 levels, and got Unbreaking 3. And it does have the diamond tipped upgrade. This is what I used to get Obsidian and Chaos Ore, which now is Obsidian harvest level. And of course I also had a flint sword. And still using the flint shovel and axe. Those are good enough for now. And yes, this axe has been used a lot. That's counting leaf blocks broken as well, though. So that 4,000 is kind of like an exaggeration. Not quite. Here's my current sword. Just plain onyx, not supercharged. But it's got looting 3 on it, which is kind of cool. Fire aspect 2. Not that great, but it's alright. And this is a pick I just made. It's got efficiency 4 on it, which is good. And it's got XP boost 3 on it, which it says below that extra XP from mob kills. I'm not sure if it just applies to mob kills. I was actually mining a bit with it earlier, and I kind of felt like the ores were dropping more XP, but I can't say for certain if that's true or not. Alright, and I think that's about all there is to cover here for the tool stuff. Hope that doesn't bore anyone. I like seeing the tools that other people have made, what they've done with them. So one thing we did early on is we made this crusher from nuclear craft. This is pretty cool. It doubles ores running off of furnace fuel. So we got some coal coke from immersive engineering in here right now. If you use regular coal, it's like 4 ores. It'll double for 1 piece. So it's not terrible. It's pretty easy to make too. It's mostly just iron and a little bit of flint and stuff. And this setup is somewhat automated. It'll pipe stuff into here to get smelted, and then that'll get put over here in the end. But we're not even using this setup anymore, so I could probably tear it down. And of course, we got the protection tables. I love the protection tables, aside from the inability to right-click the output slot is a bit annoying. But, it's workable. Storage, we need to find a storage solution. I'm not sure what to do about that. We do have storage drawers, but we do not have iron chest. So that's... I normally rely a bit on iron chest, especially early on, so I'm not sure what to do about that. And let's see what you've got over here. Oh, that's just his backpack. He said he put some immersive engineering stuff in here. Oh, yeah. Which, I'm not going to need any of that, so I'll put it back. Oh, that's a lot of copper. Immersive engineering copper. I guess from, well, we'll talk about that in a minute. Don't know what the workbench is for. I guess we'll find out eventually. So let's see, nothing in this room yet. I just kind of built rooms and thought we'll figure out what to do with them later. But we do have a power output over here. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just go upstairs. I don't think we got anything up here but the bed. And I'm thinking of expanding out here a little bit, maybe having some kind of little balcony or something, just for fun. And we've got some wiring here that, well, I guess it'll get covered up to some degree eventually. I'll figure something out. Okay, and this is the way to the basement area. So here we've got an enchanting table, a little XP drain and tank setup. We've got the coke oven from Immersive Engineering, which works pretty much just like the one from Railcraft. You put in coal, you get cold coke, and creosote oil, which we're pumping out into these tanks, which... okay, well that one's almost empty. And the blast furnace, again, it's pretty much the same. You put in some kind of furnace fuel. I think it may actually limit what you can use to coal coke and charcoal. Iron at the top, and a mixed steel. And the steel we used, oh, he put a storage drawer up here for creosote oil. That's good. We used to make this thing the crusher from Immersive Engineering. This thing is pretty cool. One of the main reasons we made it is it seems to hook into, I'm guessing, pulverizer recipes, maybe sag mill recipes, because you could put the ores from silenced gems in it and get double out of it. I did add sag mill recipes recently. I finally figured that out. It's so convoluted. So I don't know if this is sag mill or pulverizer. It's probably pulverizer if I had to guess. And this lever can be used to turn it on and off. Power goes in here on the top. Not really sure what these buttons do or whatever these lights are. I have no idea. Let's go ahead and turn it on, throw in some ores. So you just throw them in. Apparently you can, if entities touch that, they will be damaged very badly. So you don't want to jump on top of that thing. But it does a very good job. Our power production is very limited though. So we can't really afford to run this thing a lot. And there seems to be a little bit of a client-server desync issue with this thing where it'll appear to be running even after it's stopped for some people. I guess for anyone who's in the area. But let me just wait for this thing to finish up. Alright, there we go. So there's our 32 Chaos Essence from our 16 ore. And this thing looks like it's still going. I don't know if it's actually using any power or not, but I'm going to go ahead and flip that lever, and unfortunately, it continues to run. It doesn't seem to really care. I don't know what its problem is. There's also a breaker switch up here that Chaotic put in. He wanted to use a breaker switch so badly, so he used a breaker switch. And apparently you can just flip that and it'll cut the power. But unfortunately that's not going to stop the crusher from running, which is one reason I showed it off last. Okay, so one of my plans is actually to make a Steve's Carts tree farm for wood. I don't think we'll be able to harvest the little Japanese maple bush things with it, but we'll be able to get other types of wood at least. So I'm going to look into that. We were a bit low on iron last I looked, but I should have plenty of ore that I could probably throw into the crusher now or something. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where stuff is. So there's a stack of iron. I'll throw in 32 more since the crusher seems to believe that it's running. So might as well. Actually, I should probably check. Does he have any that's unsmelted in here? Nah. Oh, yeah, there is some. Okay. So I could just, like, put that in here. Whatever. That'll end up in this chest. So let's see, there is one more, or I guess you could say two more things I wanted to do here. So you may have noticed I put red wool on all of my tools. That's just to kind of make sure that we know who they belong to. Although I'm sure it doesn't really matter. I think Chaotic's still using, like, almost all flint tools, except for maybe his pickaxe. Okay, so let's just put some red wool in there. That does count as redecorating it, even though I'm not repairing it. It's okay, and I should probably repair up my sword just a little bit. Looks like we have the most of Morganite, so I'm probably going to have some pink on my sword. Let's see how that looks. That's kind of cool, actually. Not bad. Not bad. Is there maybe some garnet? There we go. That's actually not too bad. I normally don't like pink, but this looks kind of cool, I must say. Yeah, the renderers for the tools is still broken. The enchanted glow is gone, and they're backwards on tool racks, even though they're correct on item frames, so I don't know. I introduced a renderer to fix the problem with OpenComputers robots. I almost feel like it's not worth it. But I don't know, I'll keep messing with it. But I would actually like to add an upgrade that lets you remove the enchanted glow from a tool. I've actually kind of gotten used to them not glowing. It's kind of nice. Oh, okay, so there was something else I was wanting to do before I went all ADD and wandered off. I was going to put Fortune 3 on this pick. It's going to use all but one of our diamonds, but I did get permission to do that. Since we're sharing resources, if there's any big usage, it's best to check in with the other person. So let's see, what does it require? Okay, but this is going to get us a lot more resources, so it's well worth the 9 diamonds. I hope this can be applied with XP boost. Oh, it can. I don't know why it wouldn't be, but I got scared about that for a minute. Okay, so we got Fortune 3 now, so we'll get a lot more stuff. That's good. Is there, like, anything else to say, really? I don't know. I might look around the world a bit more. Oh, I should probably show off what's generating our power. So, you may have seen the windmill already. I don't know how efficient it is at such a low height. But I guess there's nothing obstructing the front of it at the very least. Will you guys be quiet? I know you're burning to death, but shut up. Ugh. Okay. So yeah, we got a windmill, and looks like that kind of snakes around to the back, meeting up with the water wheel over there. Which Chaotic had a heck of a time setting up, and then I just went over there and I was like, dude, you only need 1 water source block. What are you doing? Why is there another water source here? I don't know. I've actually never used immersive engineering before, so at this point Chaotic has technically messed with the mod more than I have. Although I still have a better sense for, this is how things work in modded, so I've definitely been helpful. I still don't know where that spider is. That spider was here earlier, like a long time ago. I guess he's just trapped under there somewhere, I don't know. This is such a mess. Okay, spider. I'm very curious about where you are. Oh, there you are. Hey, oh, there's 2 of them. How's it going? You, enjoying your little hidden space down there? Okay. I guess for now I can just throw a couple torches down here. Good enough for government work, as they say. And I kind of wish the animals were a bit further away. Be quiet, Crusher. Actually, is that the Crusher done? Yeah, it should be done. So yeah, immersive engineering is a bit of a work in progress mod, apparently. But still, it's got a lot of potential. It's very interesting looking. Oh, and yeah, there's another bug with the pack. Putting stuff in furnace slots is really broken. I clicked on that input slot and it's smelting the stuff, but it's showing that it's still in my hand. But it's not really there. So that's a little bit of a nuisance. Okay, I have no idea how long I've been recording. Oh, and that's just a nether portal. Just keeping it away from the house. So that's probably all there is to cover here. So we got our new pack, lots of new mods to experiment with. One that I'm particularly interested in is called Essential Craft 3, which is kind of a magic mod, I think. But it almost looks like it's part tech mod or something. It's kind of hard to explain. That's one I'll be looking into eventually. Next episode, I'll probably do that Steve's Carts tree farm. So we can get a better supply of wood, get some charcoal going if necessary. Mostly we just need wood for crafting. I use so much of this Japanese maple stuff for just building that house. I mean, it took hours of just chopping, building over and over again. And it's not even finished. So, yeah, I'll work on that. Maybe make a better axe eventually. Might be good to do. But as far as this pickaxe goes, this is probably going to be my main pickaxe from now on. That's why I chose the ruby. I wanted something with a good durability. Whenever we get more diamonds, I might put a diamond tipped upgrade on it for a little extra durability. I'm also considering adding more upgrades for durability boost. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. But for now, I think I need to go to bed. It's probably like 1 AM here. So I hope this series lasts a long time. Hopefully this guy's better at making mod packs than I am, apparently. Maybe I'm just bad at running servers, or... I don't know. I guess a lot of modded servers actually reset pretty frequently, so... I don't know. I'll just be quiet now. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. And I will see you in the next one.